Hey, oops, I'm a couple of minutes late. Sorry about that. Yes, I really do have very little of time. Sorry. Um, it's difficult. You know, I'm living on borrowed time anyway. Ever since I died, I guess I'm living on borrowed time, so I don't really have a great sense of time. So I'll just wait around and see if anybody saw my announcement. I don't know who else is on tonight. They could even be people could even be at one of the other streams of people we know. I don't even know who all's on tonight. I can't keep up with everything. I can't keep up with hardly anything anymore. About all I can do to keep up with my life. Everybody else's life is. Um. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Yeah. Well, we got some people filing in here. Okay, Annie, hi. Yeah. Hi, Annie. Annie M. Almost sounds like Auntie M. Auntie M. Auntie M. We're not in Kansas anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. We haven't been in Kansas for quite some time. Not for a long time. Yeah, it'll take them a few times to get here. Yeah, take them some time to get here. But anyway, you're probably wondering about the subject matter. Well, you know, I'm looking at it and it's kind of, I'm looking at the way things are going. And oh gosh, all kinds of things are going on lately. For one thing, I'm feeling better, which is good because for a while I was really having trouble. I was really having issues. All I wanted to do was hibernate. And fortunately, that is a thing of the past now. I am not just hibernating. I'm actually doing being able to keep up with doing a few things. Um, very happy about that. The weather was nice today. It was springy. So, didn't, and we had sun. Am I sure I'm really in Ohio? We had sun in February. It was amazing. Anyway, I certainly enjoyed it. And tomorrow I hope to get out and do something. I don't know what yet, but well, maybe just get outside a little bit and look around. So, yeah, I'm feeling better. I have uh, been gradually doing better. So I really think I needed a lot of rest. A lot of things were going on, just in all kinds of ways. You know how you'll have periods in your life when it's just snore city, and then other periods where, that, you know, no, it alternates, right? So, oh, really? See, for a while it was all the women. All the women were having issues. Now maybe the guys are having issues. Sunny in Washington too. Well, that's good. Yeah, I hope we keep getting some sunshine for a while. I mean, we really need it. It's been hard to keep the spirits up, you know, when the days are gray and gusty and you're kind of you can't really enjoy yourself outside at all on some days. I mean, when it's, blowing strong enough to blow you away and it's just been we've had a lot of weather and it'll be nice to not have to worry so much about power outages, though the next thing is going to be the flooding. Our seasonal flooding. Yeah, flood season's coming up when all the snow and everything melts and the river gets very high and the water table is very high. Yeah, me, I've been taking the vitamin D too. Oh yeah, and then that's the next thing after getting stuck in the snow is getting stuck in the mud. And you know what? I've fallen on the mud about as many times as I've fallen on the ice. So you really got to watch that mud too. It's not just the ice that'll get you. And I really hurt myself bad the last time I fell on the mud. I really messed myself up good. That's when I got my left leg all screwed up. So I've been trying to get it back right ever since. So hey, and this is great. I was hoping Lucid would come in, but I'll see if Lucid makes it in or not. But I got a package from Lucid. Lucid was gonna send me a package. She sent me a package. She's so cute. She sent me a darling package. Hey, Pappy, how you doing? Lucid is a sweet girl. I hope all good things come to her. She really deserves to have some good stuff in her life. And it looks like her stream is not doing too bad. She's doing okay. And probably I'll be going there on Mondays a lot and be shifting to Tuesdays since I'm no longer feeling crappy all the time. I can start doing Tuesday night when really not a whole lot is on. So, yeah, Lucid is a sweetie. And I'll be showing you what she sent. It's really very sweet of her. And unfortunately, I think I put away the wrapping that it came in, but it came in Halloween wrapping. Came in purple and black with black cats and bats all over it. It's a plastic bag. It's really cute. And then inside the tissue paper, it was my colors too. It was turquoise and purple. And I'll show you what she sent me. And wait until you see the unicorn horns. I couldn't resist getting them for us. I got us some unicorn horns. Well, I didn't cut them off of any unicorns, okay? They're actually made of selenite. But they look exactly. Well, to me, they look like unicorn horns. So that's what they're going to be for me. And they all came in very nice. Came in one piece. And I'll be showing those off. And our massage wands, very beautiful massage wands made it in. And I think the last thing I'm going to get is the blue kyanite, and then I'll have to stop for a while, make sure I get all of my stuff sent out, and make a little bit more money before I start looking for anything else to sell. Because I got to catch up with myself a little bit. I'm going to get a postal scale so that I know how much to charge for sending stuff, because my God, postage is. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and build it into the price of the item. Um, Postage is high now. Jeez, I can't believe it. So, I'm going to have to think about this. I'm going to have to I think I'm getting called to be a businesswoman a little bit again. But you know me, I'm kind of an airhead too. A lot of times, I'm a mystic, not a bricklayer. I mean, I'm a mystic, not a. I used to do that. So I used to be a business person. I mean, I used to do a little bit of that. I am looking into websites for us. One of the things that's on my list of things to do, and I'll see if I can find one that's cost effective, I want to build us a nice website of our own where we can hang out and chat and invite friends and store our stuff and keep our ideas and lists of things that we found helpful and just all kinds of things like that. And where I can, put pages up of my stuff that I'm selling and where you can just feel comfortable and we won't have won't have to worry so much about what we say. And that'll be neat. Taco Tuesday. Oh, it's a birthday. That's right. Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday, dear Cookie. Happy birthday to Chris. And many more. Well, hopefully we'll cheer you up a little bit by being in your life. If not, I try and laugh a little bit. Hi, Denali. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be coming in on Tuesdays now. And yeah, no real unicorns were harmed in the making of this video, just to let you know. We don't ever want to harm any real unicorns in the making of this video. But I have to show you the coolest. Wait a minute, let me pour me some ginger tea so I have something to drink. So if I start coughing, because the heat came on, so I can have something to drink. Okay, there we go. Would you like a cup of tea, dear? Would you like a cup of ginger tea? Here you go. Here you go. Fried chicken with mozzarella Tuesday. Whoa, Denali, I'm coming over. Sandwiches with fresh fruit salad. Ooh, that sounds good too. Yes, it does. Whoa, it sounds very good. It was tiny pot roast day for me. I got a little pot roast. That's the way I do it now. Because I want to make sure I cook my meat pretty thoroughly. I used to love my rare steaks, and from time to time I can't resist that. But just in light of everything that's happening these days, I have been mostly eating very cooked meat. And I got a song. I was crying because it's a very sentimental type song. So I don't know, might sing a snippet of it. It's beautiful song. In my mind, the music of it, the background music sounds a little bit like it's being played by Bruce Hornsby in the Range. And but the voice sounds a little bit like Melissa Etheridge. So go figure that one out. See, this is it. I have a radio in my head. I don't hardly ever play the radio because I have this station in my head. Quite often it plays Portishead, by the way, lately. Been playing a lot of Portishead. I'm there like, hey, I want to hear something besides Portishead. Can you flip the station? Oh, yeah, of course you're an anomaly. Oh, I have fun in the kitchen. I love to cook. I do. It makes me happy when my helper is over and I say food prep day. She knows it's like, okay, I'm going to be happy today because I love doing food. I love making food, which is why I was thinking of having a food channel. Make some magical cooking. You're an anomaly. We're all an anomaly if you think about it. I love having fun in the kitchen. I just do. It's such a nurturing place, you know. I think, and you know, have you ever noticed how cats usually love your kitchen? All of the food smells and jars of stuff around, and just, you know, they probably are. Oh, it smells good, and it's usually where people feed them. You know, it's like, yeah, yeah, I love this place. So, Denali, I gotta tell you, sister. I think you're gonna love the unicorn horns. I'm just about to turn the camera around. Oh, turn the beat around. Yeah. Kitty, you know, I am a cat. You realize, of course, that I really am a purple cat, right? You know that? You see a purple cat on the other side? Big purple cat? Might be me. Hey, Albie, how you doing? Watch free tips. Learn how to make a Kaleido Silver generator from a old CPU fan. Ah, ah. Denali, I want to do that. Denali, I want to do it. Let's do it, Denali. I want you to come up here and tell us about it when you do it. You can get in here, can't you? Or did we ever solve that? Or I don't know if we ever solved that. I hope you can come in here and tell us and talk to us again, Denali, because, you know, it's like all of you guys are such interesting people. Seriously, I was reading some of our chat in there. It's like, you know, do I really have to look outside for not too much? You guys are pretty interesting in your own right. I think so. You know, but then again, stands to reason. My God, it looks like some light. I must have. There's this big streak of light here. It's like, oh, I have a bright idea. A very bright idea. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Shoot. I gave him away. Oh, well. Max says you can make them with any power unit. Like, and I have a few of those lying around, as long as they're the right volt. If they're the right voltage, it's all cool. Okay, I'm fixing to turn the camera around. So don't get dizzy or throw up or anything, okay? Because I got something to tell you. It's so cool. It's so cool. So good. So good. I got you. When you come on my live stream. Okay. And I know we'll have a good time. Ow! I'm just trying to do something while I'm rattling all these packages, okay? I know it's silly and kind of half fried, but I am silly. So everybody just gonna have to get over to the fact that I'm silly. If you know me, and you know it's just a thing. Okay. Hey, Micah. Okay, Micah finally made it in. Ooh. Okay. First and foremost, before we go on to the unicorn horns, another mythical animal, I have to show you. This is incredible. Okay, where did the bracelet go? And I have to figure out where that went. Oh no. I'll have to show that next time. Ooh, did I put it? I put it away. So no, it's here. Blue. Okay, I got a gift from Lucid. Dear Lucid, she is a sweetie. She sent me a card, a very, very nice card. And with the card, she sent me a beautiful something I was looking at. Hey, Lewis. Whoa. I are so professional. Look. It's beautiful. What is it? It's a bracelet. A beaded, hand beaded bracelet that I was looking at on her show, and I was just fascinated. And to go with it, she also sent me porcupine quill earrings. Oh my gosh, in purple and pink to go with it. Oh my gosh. I love them. I love them. I love them. And everything was wrapped in blue and turquoise, and then the bag was purple and black. She knows me. Everybody's lucky to have Denali. Come on. Now, but we've got to see. Wait. Boom, boom, boom. New hat. Whoops. Courtesy of Lucid. It's a dragon. See, can you see it? The wings are on the sides. It's a dragon. She sent me a dragon hat. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the show. It's so cool. Bam. I love this hat. I love it. I love it. She said, I saw this hat and I had to get it for you. I had to. It just was saying your name. The purple with the purple horns coming out. It's so cute. It's adorable. Yeah. Me too. Me too, Denali. Aren't we? Aren't we though? Yeah, and it's black and purple dragon on a yellow background. Here, I'll see if I can kind of show you a little more of it here. Maybe what I need to do is turn the camera around now, because I'm about to show you the goodies. I'm about to show you my goodies. Don't look, you guys. No, go ahead and look. It's different goodies. I don't put those on camera. I really don't. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. If it freezes up, I'll be right back. Okay. Whee! Now you see my messy work table. And so I will now show you a little better what this looks like. There, this little dragon is looking at you. He's so cute. And then there's his wings, and there's his tail. And he's got purple orange and purple down the spine. It's so cute. I'm gonna wear it. Okay, it's adorable. Yep, I gotta say, she knows me. She really does. He knows exactly. Okay. So, whoops. Oh, geez, I hope I'm not. We can still hear you. Yeah, it is super cute. It's adorable. So, here we go. A unicorn horn of selenite. Whoa, whoa. It's a healing wand. It's a healing wand of selenite. And guess what? I have a whole box of them. And the one that I'm saving for myself has really wavy spirals on it. I figure that's ocean. Now remember, these are natural stones, so they're going to have veils and little things in them that look like imperfections, but that's because they're natural stone. But I have, I think altogether 6 of these. And oh yes, you can definitely stab negative energies with that. Between that and the black kyanite, yeah, anybody comes against us, they better run. This is going to hurt. Really, these are beautiful, and it's funny. No two of them are alike. No two of these unicorn horns are alike. I looked at them all. They're all completely different. They're even different sizes. They're different girths. They're slightly different length. One is actually way smaller. It does almost look like a drill. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to argue with that. You really don't. You don't want to argue with this. See, the one in is for massage, and the other is for laser treatment. Because my gosh, you could focus the light on a particular spot. So those are amazing. I got 6 of them. Yeah, so if you're interested in those, please let me know. I thought you might be. I was hoping you would be, because I wanted one. They're kind of pricey otherwise, but because I got them in bulk, I am not going to have to sell them for that much. I'll be able to sell them for maybe like $10 or something. So it won't be that bad. The only thing is, like I said, this darn post has gone up. You know, sending things through the mail is getting kind of crazy. Fortunately, this isn't too heavy. Kind of heavy, but it's not terribly heavy. Yeah. Wow, look at the way the light comes off of that. Wow. And they're all different. Some of them have veils. Some of them have what looks like cracks, but then you can feel them and they're not really coming apart. It's just the natural stuff in, the natural markings in there. They're all different. They all have different things to say. Message in MeWe. I thought I messaged you. Or did I just dream that I messaged you? Maybe I just dreamed that I messaged you. Because I was so sure that I had talked to you in MeWe already. Well, if I look now, I'm going to freeze up. The stream is going to freeze. So probably. I could have sworn I talked to you. Oh, you did? Okay. Okay. Here's what else I got for us. The medicine bags. Now, some of you know what a medicine bag is. And we need something to carry our allies around, right? Oh my God, I can't believe how cheap I am. Am I a frugal bitch or what? Look at this. $1.99 for a silver letter opener. That's all I paid at Mark's. I just saw this still has a freaking price tag on it, and it's been in my home for over a year. Can you believe that? Oh, geez. Sure, no problem. I, like I said, I think before you came on, Micah, um, I'm gonna get us some blue kyanite blades. I'm not sure they're gonna be quite the same quality, but let's hope, cross our fingers, and hope that our guides come through again and they send us good ones, because I am getting mixed reviews on this from this company, and but they're selling some of this by the pound, so that seems to be the most cost-effective way to buy any of this is, by the pound. Then you get nice pieces. Um, get off the party line. I know what a party line is. That's the really old school. That's the old days. Yeah, that's in my mom's time. They had party lines. That meant you could listen into everybody else's stuff going on. The dump. You were down in the dumps? Everybody, Micah seems to feel that he is not really very worthy. He seems to feel that. Yeah, will everybody please tell Micah how much we love him and need him? Because honestly, you know what? You, you and Chris are like, I'm worthless. I don't amount to anything. It's like, quit. You're pissing me off. You're talking bad about my friends. Hey, Les. Hi. I hadn't seen you in a while. You okay? You doing good? At least it's not 911. Ah, okay. So I'm about to wow you with all of the. I'm about to unwrap these beautiful horns, unicorn horns, while we're talking about stuff. Who has unicorn lore? I mean, there's got to be some really cool. Oh, and look, look at these bags. I got a good deal on these too. I love this. Genuine 60s LeMay. That's silver bags for our stuff, for these beautiful wands. I felt these wands deserved a bag. And by the way, I have this kind. I have that kind. I have some that are a little smaller. I have some smaller ones and some bigger ones. And these, since the smaller ones are about 6, I'm thinking the bigger ones are about 7. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, just wait a while. Yes, a beautiful silver bag for our allies here, our stone allies. Look how pretty they look in there. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's beautiful. And for our smaller ones, yes, of course, I found us some little tiny purple ones. Oh, look. Yay. Oh, well, we're going to get to the buckskin type thing. We're going to get to that type of thing. But for now, these are going to do. Buckskin. Yeah, I have some made. I had. I hope I still have some of it. I hope I still have some things. I hope I still do. But who knows? Gonna put my unicorn horn away in my silver bag. And by the way, I have a ton of these silver bags, so yeah, that's what they look like. So I'm gonna put this in my silver bag. So now we have bags for our beautiful stones so we don't lose them. And as you know, I think Etri told you, I made her a little bag because I was so afraid she was going to lose her dragon blood stone. You know, they're small. And she's not been feeling good. So what I did was I made her a little bag on a long string so she could wear it on her neck. So it would hang down by her heart. So they do kind of look like Crown Royal bags, actually. Well, if you want to think of them that way, that's fine too. They're just actually really a dark purple. Let me. You have enough bags. Well, after you drink it, you can call it anything you want to. Hang on, folks. You're going to see my kitchen for a minute. Whoa! Isn't that fun? Whee! Gonna see my kitchen. Yay! I'm gonna turn on more light. I'm rolling around on my little rolling thing here. My rollator. My messy kitchen. Anyway, my kitchen is just as neat and tidy as, well, it's not very. It's okay. It's clean. At least it's very clean. May not be exactly tidy, but it's clean. I even take the steamer to it. Yeah, a little bag. That's made out of the silver material, the pink silver material. I made that little bag. That's just okay. Okay, so we've got the little tiny bags for the little tiny stones. See how perfectly they fit in there. And they're purple. So you know it's for me. And like I said, these guys being kind of sharp, you want them in a bag. Okay, you want to keep them in something. Micah, I think the ones that you need are the, am I taking this right? You're going to need the ones that are kind of weapons. I'm thinking you're probably going to do Dark Kennedy removal, a lot of that with these, right? So I'm thinking you're probably going to have the ones that look wicked. Yep, that's what I thought. You're going to need the pointy, wicked looking ones. Do you want one with a barb? This one has a barb on it. There. Want one with a barb and one without? That's up to you. Or do you want, just let me know your needs, folks. And then this one looks like a beautiful wing. Really. I realized, counting even these little ones here, that we had exactly 13 pieces. Doesn't that look like a beautiful bird's wing? Ah, yes, black kyanite is fascinating. It actually has sort of a silver sheen to it, really. Um, and then you can see the black. If you hold it, you can't really see the black until you hold it just right. And then it looks black and it gets this beautiful raven's wing sheen. I think I'm going to call this raven wing. I think I'm going to call this raven wing. Like the old witches rolled. You know, Eye of Newt was a plant. Does it look like newt size? You kind of want the wing? Okay. People, if you want something, call out. Because we have various sized wings. Which one was I holding up? Which one was I holding up? Which one was it? There it is. Was that the one? The one that looks like a... Well, several of them do look like a wing. Oh. This one looks like a wing. That one kind of looks like a wing a bit. That one's a nice pointy one. That one's got a barb on it. I have a feeling these are special purpose. Like Pappy said, that's when you send it out and you drag something back. These are for. In the left hand, this one. Okay. Yes, it's called black kyanite. Yeah, Lewis, black kyanite, it's for dark entity removal and a lot and so much more. But I specifically got it. It's also Annie gets her gun is not a rebel. She's not rebelling. Okay, so no, this is not the one you wanted. Okay, the other left hand. Was this the one you wanted? Micah, because I know you're gonna. Was this it? I don't even remember which one I had in my hand at the time. This one kind of looks like a wing. Several of them do. This one looks like a wing. It's a little smaller. Okay, this one. Okay. Cool. Yes, I read Black Kyanite off at one point, but I can't remember everything. It actually comes from, I believe, Madagascar. And which is interesting because Madagascar was part of the original continent of Mu. It was where Mu actually was. Okay, Les, you're certainly welcome to it. Okay, if this is the one you want, I'll set this aside for Micah. Here, I'll put it in your bag here. This is Micah's. And then what's the other one you want, Micah? Was there another one here? Was it one of the stabby ones? Like this one? Yeah, that one's sold to Micah. Okay, so these are the ones that I have left. The burr, a couple of stabby looking ones that also are wing-like. Kind of. This one is more stabby. On both ends, actually. Pretty sharp. And this one kind of looks a little, maybe you want this one. It kind of looks like both. It kind of looks like a wing and it's sharp on this end. It's good. This works really good. Yes, the stabby one. Okay, so which of these two? This is my right hand, this is my left hand. Which of those? Okay, and then yeah, you'll poke someone's eye out with that. Well, no, but actually, left hand, this one. Okay. These two are yours. This is for Micah. You get these two. Put them away so that unless wants a couple. Okay. Kyanite's not cheap, but it is pretty cool. He's gonna well, something's gonna hurt, that's for sure. I've got this one, I should be selling these for between 8 and 10, really. But just basically bid on something, and we'll see. I might be able to, I could probably sell the smaller pieces for less if you need me to. Or if you need me to, you just, here's one long, thin one. It's probably meant to go on a wand, I'm thinking. Kyanite should be going. I've looked around. They generally go somewhere between 8 and 10. But if you need it to be a little less than that, let me know. The smaller pieces. The stars, I've got two kinds, Lewis, and they're both exotic and very high energy stones. This is ruby inzwasite. This is dragon blood jasper. And I have some pictures in MeWe of what they look like close up in person. They are so beautiful. And have amazing properties too, and the energy is very good. And I went through all the properties, where they came from, and all of that in another show, and I can't, and it completely goes right out of my head. How much for two dragon's blood? They're 6 apiece. And do you want stars or moons? Or clovers? This is the stars, and these are the moons. Etri got herself a nice moon. I made sure it had a picture in it. One moon and one star. Okay. In the dragon's blood. You got it. Okay. Yeah. Boy, these are nice. When I was working with this the other night, it was like easy peasy. Oh, the other thing I have, if anybody needs them or wants them, I have a bunch of And I clean them very well. I put them even in the dishwasher. As you can see, they're mussel shells. I think they're beautiful. I'm sure they have a meaning. I'm sure they have an interesting symbolic meaning. Well, for one thing, probably strength, right? They are mussel shells, but they are a very shiny black. These are just really, really shiny because I put them in the dishwasher, and a pearly white interior. So if anybody wants any of that, any of these. I got a bunch of those. Okay. One moon and one star. I've got them sitting here. Right here. This is mica. Okay. And it's a mussel shell. And then on the inside it's pearly looking. You know? It looks like a white pearl kind of. It doesn't quite have the rainbow sheen to it, but it looks kind of where the white and the black meet. It looks kind of silvery. It's really pretty, actually. I love these. So sure, absolutely. I was going to unwrap them and let you pick them out. Oh no, that's a regular one, and I got two sizes of those. I got this size. I got the and the oh my god size here of these healing wands. These they're for Reiki and massage. But now let me show you how pretty let me get the right one. What, the little bags? Yeah. And the abalone shell? Yeah. Well, you're talking the abalone shell. No, this is another regular wand. Where did I put them? Did I put them back in their little... Maybe this is one. I must have put them back in their box. Okay. Now remember, they're going to have different kinds of markings on them, but this has a plastic wrap on it. The one I'm keeping for myself has extra wavy lines on it. Yeah, I think I did put them back in here. So, hang on, I'll get them out. You can see how much they vary. Look and see how different those are. And they all have different markings. Like some of them are have veils and lines, and one of them had buttons, looked like it had buttons on it. But I was inspecting them. Now see, this right here, if you get this one, it looks like it had, that is a crack, but actually that's part of it's not going to fall apart. That's part of the stone. It's got a what do you call it? It's almost like a two-part crystal. and it reflects the two different parts reflect light a little differently. And so it's got a line down it where they but it's got a nice, it's a really big one. This is a really honking big one. So there's that one. Look how big that sucker is. Yeah, spiraled for her pleasure. Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, it's his birthday. It's his birthday. We gotta let him have a little fun. Imagining. Just imagine. Here's another one. Yeah, all a little different. Here, come on. This is another unicorn one. Okay. This one. See what's different about this one. They're all little. They're like us. They're individuals. Somebody was kind of drunk when they cut mine. They went kind of wavy all over. And they're like, okay, it's all wavy. That one's probably mine then. Make waves. Ha ha ha. Or maybe they were just kind of new at it. Or maybe they just saw something really attractive. I don't know. Here's another one. See, this one's kind of interesting. It's got like where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got like a merging of 5 different crystals here. All kind of, I don't know if you can see it. Woo, it looks like I'm turning the light on. But it's got like 5 different crystals making up this wand. It's kind of neat, really. I like things like that. I like all of them. I'd keep them all, but I can't keep them all. That's ridiculous. No, I want to keep them all. No, I can't keep them all. Anyway, there's this one. So I can still get enough. Ooh. I don't know. And really, I love it because the women are sometimes even worse than the guys are. Y'all are leches. That's what you are. That's okay. Me too. And then there's this one. And what's weird about this one? Is there any weird thing about this? Some of them are really pointy, really, really pointy, guys. You gotta watch it. You could put somebody's eye out with it for sure. Yeah. And this one has. I can't find the one that has the buttons. It's hiding. But anyway, there's the selection. So if you have a particular one, Micah, call it out. You want to see how raunchy women get. Go to an event where the men are wearing kilts. And any man who's ever worn a kilt to a function like that knows what I'm talking about. Ooh. Which one appeals to you? Okay. Since it's hard to choose, I'll just douse over it and see which one the douse thing says. Chippendale Show. Yeah. Chippendale Show. Absolutely. Yep. And of course, with these, you get a lovely silver bag. And with the smaller stones, you get a lovely purple bag. A woman's prison. Ooh. Fourth row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do you mean 1, 2, the other left? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is this is the biggest one right here. Let the jokes commence. This one is the really big freaking honking one right here. But it also has this, it's actually 2. And just letting you know, you have to be careful with this one because it's 2 crystals. And if you whack it against something, it could split back into 2 crystals. But that doesn't mean it will. Matter of fact, if you don't whack it on anything, it'll probably just stay that way forever. But I had these 2 beautiful conjoined crystals. And at one point I was doing some kind of magic with it and they just popped apart. And you could see how they fit like a jigsaw puzzle into each other. It was really cool. Never whack your wand hard against a hard surface, okay? Never do it. Yeah, they are selenite. They will. Actually, the finished ones are a lot better. I mean, they're, a lot safer in that regard. I haven't had any incident with them at all, really. It seems to be the ones that have not been polished down that you can make a lot more out of real easy. I'm not sure exactly why that is. I guess it just gives them more integrity, and when you're polishing them, it gives them, it takes off the sharp edges, so it's not as likely to catch on something and flake off. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so lonely. Okay, hang on. I hope you're seeing this because I have to do. Hang on. I'm not going to the bathroom. Don't worry. Oh, you guys. Oh. Now I got my. Oh, yes, oh, wait. Okay. Yes, it is I. You can tell it's me by the background chatter. What am I doing again? Oh, yeah. The back was beginning to back out. I have to find but anyway, this is probably going to be, this might be my new workplace. So from time to time, we're going to have shows over here. By the way, the fantasy one. What, the fantasy eyebrow? Did I miss something fun? I hate to miss fun things. Yeah, this one is the smallest one. And I'd say for somebody with small hands, this would be nice. It's really pretty. And is this the one that's weird on the end? That's kind of, oh, this is another that's two crystals thrown together too. There's another one like that. It's a little less pronounced on this one though. Here. The seam between them. Really pretty. I want them all. I want to keep them all. No, you can't have them all. Okay. Oh, British eye. Fence there. Okay, British eyebrow. There you go. And as far as selenite small sticks, does this look like I got some? This is how many of those tiny selenite sticks for gritting. I'm going to call them gritting sticks. Or you put them in your jewelry box. But I have a ton of these. These are so handy. And they're so cheap. So cheap. You got tons of them. You need a stabby crystal. Right now. Here you go, Chris. It's really sharp at both ends too. My God, I would not even want to think about what this would feel like stepping on it in the night. This would be horrible. I got a brick of sticks, that's right. I got a ton of them. So. But of course, yeah. This is neat. This particular gallstone here, or kidney stone, or whatever it is. No, it's desert rose. Where are they? Weird looking, aren't they? I mean, can you imagine that that's actually a stone? It's actually somebody's kidney stone, a giant's kidney stone. I'm kidding. We don't know that's what it is. Yeah. You know what? I make shungite water. I got my shungite water right there in that blue container. And I put my shungite stones in there. And I think you could do it with selenite. I don't see why not. Oh, yeah. I can't see why. I don't think. I don't recommend it with these. These are not supposed to get wet. They tell me it's not a good idea to get these suckers wet. But I don't think it does any harm to selenite. I can't think of any harm it would do. The only thing is, The small sticks, they're rough, and any of the rough selenite can give off tiny, tiny bits of gypsum that can be kind of irritating. So you want to be careful with that. But other than that, yeah, I can't think of a single reason why you couldn't do that. Wow. Yeah, we really lucked out with the Zwaasite and the dragon blood. It's rude to stab people with a pokey stick. Hey, Marie. Now, the interesting thing about putting shungite, making shungite water specifically, is shungite is a purifying stone. They say it'll purify your water and energize it. What's poisonous? Which thing is poisonous? Hi. Oh. Well, I would do research before I would ever do anything like that anyway. Like I would never just take a stone and throw it in some water before I researched it. Gypsum. Yeah, you don't want to get gypsum, and you don't want to be drinking gypsum. Yeah. Quartz and I would say most things I would hold off until you knew for sure. Like, yeah, most of the quartzes are absolutely fine in water. And not kyanite. What did I say? Doggone, the water purifying one. It comes from one place only. And now I can't think of it. I'm being an airhead again. Zippity doo dah. Cool. Shungite. Shungite is good in water. Yeah, you can put quartz, probably any of the quartz. I would think probably any of the quartz. You saw the gods in your sleep? Cool. I keep getting I've got a song that oh yes they are. Oh yeah they are, Marie. Um we they've got their eye on us. What I was told in my meditation, pardon me. My nose is running again. I better go catch it. One more ciggy than a tower. Basically, since we have shown ourselves to be willing to put ourselves out there and advocate for ourselves, so to speak, that we're willing to stand up for ourselves, then we're worthy to help. So basically, it's the gods are looking out for those who are looking out for themselves too. They kind of want you to do some of your own work. They don't want you to just like float around thinking you're going to get a totally free ride, because then they're not going to spend a lot of time on you, because you're probably just going to jack it all up again anyway. So why should they spend much time on you? Oh, the soap breaks the rocks apart. Ooh. Well, yeah, and tumbling around in the laundry would too. You're covered in paint. Is that paint? That reminds me, I'm going to wash these off before I send them off, the sticks. You got some on the walls? Back off, man. He's an artist. Are there any above ground miners? Just asking. Gray. He's not here. Alien gray. Yeah, that's right. People want to paint things gray. Don't get it. It's so cheerful, that's why. Gray is such a cheerful color, isn't it? Wait, no, it's not. Whoa. Okay, hang on, gotta take care of something. I'll be right back. Ow! Jeez! What did I just do? Now you get to see the rest of my kitchen. Boy, you get to see all kinds of stuff you shouldn't be seeing. You'll see how messy I am. No! See all my tea? My wall of tea over there. I have literally a wall of tea on the one side there. I'm not showing me too much because I have a runny nose tonight. And I don't think you want to be staring at my runny nostril. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you are into that kind of thing. Cookie probably is. He'd like it. He'd be into it. Yeah, they don't want to spend much money. No, not at all. Yeah, thank you. It's allergies, Lewis. Thanks, though. Yeah, you can lose your allergies. I have lost some of my allergies. You can do it. Can be done. But I haven't lost them all yet. So, I'm still working on it. But I can tell you right away that we can definitely lose allergies. It's not a matter of having to suffer forever, although I know people who do suffer forever because they won't take the freaking steps to take care of their allergies, you know, to get rid of them. Or they don't know that they can. Some people think they're just stuck with them. But where there's a will, there's a way. Or in the old days, they'd say, where there's a will, there's a way to be made beneficiary. So the other thing, wow, unicorns usually stand for things like purity, and the unicorn horns are thought to protect against poison, um, all kinds of things. But usually in the old days, what they would do is they'd get a narwhal horn and tell you it was a unicorn horn. Narwhals have the curly spiral horn on them. And poor narwhals, they were the ones that the unicorn horns were coming from. However, there is some evidence that probably unicorns were at one time real. Maybe they still are somewhere. We don't know. If we're in a holofractal environment, then we could be living on, hey, forget flat Earth. Maybe we could be living on a rainbow shitting unicorn, flying unicorn. That's true. Well, what you do in that case to let people think they have some power, Micah, is you give them two colors to pick from. Say, we're going to paint it one of these colors, but you guys get to pick which one. Yeah, that's what they say is unicorns might actually have been rhinos. But there's also, Marie, they also think that a unicorn could have been a one-horned goat. There are some one-horned goats. So it would kind of explain some things like the way they look. So they wouldn't really be a horse, they'd really be more like a goat. Um, so they were thinking probably that's how it happened. And There were even people who were going to try and breed some goats with one horn to see if they get, and they have managed to make a unicorn-like creature. Pegasus was the flying horse, yeah. Actually, they have a flying horse in China too, legend. It's called a Kirin. And they look entirely different. Oh, listen, Annie, and you should have something for breakfast. You should. Well, it's funny. My sign, Sagittarius, the archer that has the centaur with the arrow. Originally, that sign had wings too. It literally had wings too. So I'm sitting here thinking, that was once a much more interesting sign. And what the heck happened? That they took the wings away. I want my wings back. Makes all kinds of sense too. Sagittarius like freedom. We want freedom. We love freedom. We'll kick the door out of the stall to get freedom. Or, bash ourselves against the bars to get freedom. But, yeah. These people who don't understand don't understand us, that even if I love someone, I have to at least feel that I am free or I'm not happy. I had a hell of a time being married. I was fine. As long as we weren't married yet, I was fine in a relationship. But as soon as I got married, I started to feel suffocated. It's 80 there now? Oh my God. Eggs, bacon, hash brown, and toast. Oh, geez, that sounds good. The cancer's like the lockdown because, yeah, all of the introverted people actually are enjoying the lockdown because they're not really required to go anywhere or do anything or be too close to. I heard about that. It's like it's really funny. You can't eat cereals or peanut butter or anything. You're allergic to peanut butter too? I don't eat cereals anymore. I stick with protein. I just, it was too complicated to find the right cereal for me. Um, I guess I never found one that quite went down right in the morning. In fact, I don't eat much in the morning. Did Jim come in? Did Jim and I come in? Oh, Jim and I didn't make it in yet. Oh, an introvert Gemini. Maria is a Gemini. I get it. I'm not crazy about cereals and peanut butter. Yeah, I don't think really cereal's that wonderful for you, In fact, there's a book called Against the Grain that says really we shouldn't be eating that many grains. Our stomachs aren't really meant to hold that, aren't really meant to digest a whole lot of grains. I have kefir a lot of times, or I have what the keto guy, the bulletproof guy. He says have coffee and put ghee in it. Or alternatively, if you don't want to use an animal product, then you put coconut oil. Yeah, we're not, and actually, in the New Age, I'm an Ophiuchus or Serpentarius, the serpent bearer, the one that can conquer the serpent. The dragon conqueror. So, kind of associated with dragons. Dragons and serpents. I had to straighten out my camera a little bit there. On the video, I got it not perfect. You like my soul lamp? It's shaped like a flame. I think it's neat. I just looked out that way. Salt lamp is shaped like a flame. I didn't order it that way. The bowl keeps me grounded. I think I told you I'm a Sagellite. I have a Saturn conjunct my sun by 1 degree. Therefore, I'm practically a Capricorn. She says she's not stubborn and she's sticking to it. She's not stubborn. Remember that. I'm a cock. Let the jokes commence. I'm a cock. Or a rooster. Well, I'm Sagellite because really, I tell them because of the Earth thing there. Saturn is very Earth. It's I'm 1/3 less frivolous than most Sagittarius. Well, you're not a bore here. We think you're funny. You're an iron dog. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. My ex was a dog. But we won't go into that. Man, look at that thing. I keep thinking this is something you'd throw behind you to keep so the enemy would step on it and be hip hopping. Ow! You're a dragon, Capricorn. Your dog. Okay. Now that we've got this all in perspective, she's a dragoncorn. You know, that just occurred to me. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Annie. You're a cock crab. Oh no, I'm not gonna go for that. There are just too many ways. It's just too easy. Oh, and by the way, if you want any of the pretty bags, I'm gonna sell the pretty bags for. If you want extra bags, let me know. I'll sell them for like $1 or something. Pretty bags. I have a bunch of them. I have a ton of them. A wolf dog or a chihuahua crabby cock. That's not even right. That sounds all so wrong. He's a pit bull. Well, that figures. That means you're also a lap dog. I don't know why, but every pit bull is a lap dog, and they think that they're tiny and that they think that they can fit somehow on your lap. Every pit bull I ever met wants to sit on my lap. But dogs like animals like me. But yeah, every pit bull I have ever met wants to come and sit on my lap. And they weigh a ton. And my legs are falling asleep, and I'm there like, help me. They're actually big puppies. I don't know how they got such a bad reputation, but I think if people are mean to them, yeah, they can be very imposing and heavy, but just their weight alone, if they throw it against you, they're going to knock you down. But their nature is actually, they want to be a lap dog and they just want love. It's so funny. This huge animal is, I just want to be loved. I want to be on your lap. Oh, you're so scary. Just because, you know, probably my whole head would fit in its mouth, right? Yeah, it's kind of scary. Hi, Terry. You want me to show? Here, I'll pick it up again. Here it is, Terry. Unicorn horns. Ooh, selenite unicorn horns. They're actually, this side's for massage, and that side's for, you want to send a laser. Bzzz. Yeah, pit bulls are all babies, and they're all so misunderstood. Oops, we're freezing. Okay. My side of this is frozen. So I don't know if you can hear me. Usually you can when this happens, but I can't see your chat. And I can't tell what the camera is doing. So hopefully after a while it'll start moving again. I'm going to try something to get it moving again. Just hang on. Let me try something. I'll be back. Or if this doesn't work, I'll just start a new stream. Okay, identity, life-fulfilling vocation, helps remain functional in extreme situations, promotes a logical way of thinking. Black kyanite. Yes. It cannot retain. Oh, yes, I forgot that part. That's another reason. Okay, now. That's better. Now it's working. The long-haired chihuahua I never saw. I got a, really? I had a mini dachshund. Cute little guy. Boss of everyone. um, Reading about black kyanite, some things I forgot. Kyanite's another one of those that doesn't hold negativity at all. So you don't have to clean it. You don't have to clear black kyanite. Or actually kyanite, period. That's pretty cool if you think about it. So you've got the selenite. You don't see, I love this. Low maintenance. Totally low maintenance. You've got selenite. You never need to clean it and you never need to charge it. You've got black kyanite. You never need to clean it. It doesn't retain negative energy. You put that with the selenite, you have pretty much an unlimited power supply. The male dog is mischievous and he steals from the bin. See, the dog whisper. You know what? It's so easy to talk to animals. It really is. Whoops, something just fell. Maybe I have a ghost. Yeah, I know you do. I'm trying to see which one you need. I'm almost thinking you need a pokey one, a pokey kyanite, one with a pokey point on the end. I'm almost thinking I need to make. Did you want a large piece or a smaller piece, or this one is a really freaking big piece. I should. Um, that'll be cool. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try to get some stuff finalized about everything. Like I said, I want to get us a nice website so that we can hang out there and not have to be beholden to anyone. Really? So the ghost hit you in the leg this morning. See, you guys have all these stories. You guys have all these stories. It's amazing that you have all of these stories. You need to come in here and tell your stories. Okay, Micah, you have a great night. Everybody, do we love Micah? Yes. Micah, you're important. We love Cookie too. We love all of you. Really, we love each other. We're a great big fan. We are a great family, I gotta say. We are a wonderful family. I was just saying today to Yolanda, I was saying, I know some great people online, some really, really great people. I'm so fortunate. I feel fortunate every day. Maybe that's why things are going well. It's because I do feel fortunate every day. Because that's a high vibration. Feeling fortunate every day is a high vibration. Okay. And actually, yeah, let's talk about raising your vibration again a minute for a few minutes. It's like gratitude raises the vibration, being grateful for everything, even the stuff you didn't like that well. Yeah, for everything. Um, it's hard to do sometimes, but you got to do it. You know what I forgot? I forgot my pendulum. I was going to do some dowsing. I was going to do some clearing for Micah too. Micah has self-esteem issues, doggone it. We have so got to change that. We have so got to change Micah's low self-esteem. And Chris has got that too. Gosh, people have that though. You know what? It's terrible how pervasive this is. People having, the low self-worth thing. It's horrible. It's not true. You're not worthless. Or you wouldn't be here. Yeah. I was laughing and smiling because the sun was out and it felt really good to see the sun. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right. Do 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 do. Yeah. You know what? That's true, Denali. And maybe that's why some of us are not as impacted, shall we say, by a quarantine as some folks, is because honestly, I always have beings around me. Oh, a radio show that was mainly negative, but we made humor out of it, yes. Yeah, I was thinking, well, really, I'm not alone. I haven't been alone. I don't remember when the last time I was actually all alone. Because there's always spirits around. Not even when I'm alone, yeah. I'm not even alone when I'm alone. I'm all alone. It's darn distracting sometimes. Well, this is the interesting thing. As Alfred Hitchcock said when he showed up, I get a lot of celebrities through here. As Alfred Hitchcock said, actually, as it turns out, the dead are quite lively. And they are. My gosh, look at how much David Bowie's done since he's been dead. I mean, he's got Broadway plays, he's got record albums coming out, he's got all kinds of stuff. For years after his death, he's doing still one of the busiest guys in music. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's the thing. When you get a bunch of downloads, oh my goodness. You do need time to catch up with that. You really do. Oh, I know. Yeah, your implants got upgraded. I know they did. And I know I'm getting upgrades too. It's interesting. I suspect that it's going to be that way for a while. I suspect that we're going to have quite a bit of that. Anyway, like I was saying, if anybody has any ideas or wants some of these mussel shells, let me know. They're really cool. You can break them apart, but I think it's kind of neat when they're stuck together like this still. They kind of look like butterflies. Or if you turn them like this, it kind of looks like tulip flowers or something. But there's these ones are such shiny black. They came out so shiny of the dishwasher. That's the secret. You put them through the dishwasher. The Bionic Woman, yeah. That's been going around, Terry. You know what? Today I had, earlier, I had a lot of dreams. Been having a lot of dreams. And I had some that were very concerning. But, and you know how dreams will make you feel really weird for a while once you've had weird dreams, and you'll wake up and you'll feel kind of like, oh, and it just sticks with you for a while. Yeah, that would be fun. Bionic. Only thing is, I I don't want it to be mechanical. I want it to be natural. Cool. Yeah, me too, Denali. I'm tired of wearing glasses. I rather than asking for bionic vision, I just want to ask for my natural vision, which would be better than 2020. Just for natural, yeah. Me too. I love sitting, and we're always sitting in a forest when we're here. That this is my ship. My ship looks like a forest. My ship, it has a forest inside it. So, oh, this is something I was meditating on. I wonder what you guys think of it. What if we're really, I think I mentioned this before. I feel like we really are on a ship. Sometimes I think we really are on a ship. Okay, I'm going to let you look at the pretty stones. I've got to go take a break. But I don't want you to be bored. So you can look at the pretty stones and discuss all of your stuff while I'm gone. But I have to take a bio break. See if I can get it to where you might be able to actually see the stone. Let's see, does that show them? Yes, kind of. I'll be back, you guys. Okay. I'm back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can fix a lot with energy. That's because that's all it is energy. Yeah. Everything's really energy. I have astigmatism too. Ah, the rougher thing to fix. Coffee and cats. That sounds like a show to me. Maybe that'll be my next show. Coffee and kitties. Maybe we should untangle the knots. Maybe it is tangled energy. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Okay, everybody. Why do we have the arthritis? Okay. All you have to answer. I'm going to say some things. I'm going to ask some questions. All you have to answer, the only question you really have to answer, and I prefer you type it if you can, is when I say, do you want to uncreate and destroy all that, type yes, okay? So, what attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that if we have any judgments, the pain is good for the pain is good, or that we're older now, so we have to have arthritis, it's just normal. Or whatever reason it is we think we have to have arthritis. Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? And if you would, say yes. And I'll say times a godzillion, because a godzillion is only God knows how much. How many times we've oppressed ourselves this way. Times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay. It also has to do with pain and flexibility. So do we have attitudes that we have been actually too flexible and have brought pain by even being too flexible about certain things, like maybe, or are we feeling pain because we're inflexible about something? Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, puck and pot, all nine short, ways and beyonds. Okay, that's excess consciousness. I had an access consciousness teacher. One of them. She also taught me interesting point of view, this point of view. You can just say, when you have a particular point of view and you wonder why that's not helping you, you can just say, interesting point of view, this point of view. And remind yourself that it is a point of view. And let's see. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that getting old is even a thing that we have to do? Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Okay. Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, plays and beyonds. Yes. Hey, let's tackle a big one here. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we have to grow feeble and die? Couldn't that just be an opinion? We're divine beings. Do we really have to do that? No, not necessarily. There are people who've ascended and not died at all. Okay? So let's uncreate and destroy that too while we're at it. There are better things we could be doing, right? And maybe we could learn to come and go as we please, like kitty cats do. Okay. So would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that times a godzillion? Yes. Good and bad, right and wrong, puck and pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay. Yes. Mm. Yes. Now, see, it also opens your mind up to thinking we're divine beings. Why do we have to? Why do we think we have to die? Why do we think we have to get feeble and old? Why do we think we have to get? Oh yeah, here we go. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we have to get any of the old age diseases? That's what we have to look forward to, is just the old age diseases as we age. And all of the aging stuff. All of the aging stuff that slows us down and everything. Would we be willing to create and destroy all that? Times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, puck and pod. All nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Here's another one. Do we have to obey these so-called laws of physics? Do we really? I mean, why can't we float? Why can't we fly? Why can't we pass through walls when we want to? It's only vibration anyway. It's not even real. It's not even really solid. Why can't we just shut that on and off when we want to? What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we can't possibly do that? Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion. Good and bad, right, wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we're not cool enough, or maybe we're not smart enough, or maybe we're not bright enough, or maybe we're not whatever we think we're not enough of? Would we be willing to believe that we're enough, whatever we need to be to get what we want? So, what attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we're just not enough of something? Okay. Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Okay. Oh, well, I feel pretty good now. Sometimes you have to do these things more than once because your mind keeps wanting to pull you back into that, but sometimes it works in just one go round. And when you really clear something, stuff changes. Okay. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we have to live in any kind of lack, or that we can't have abundance because of whatever reason? Because maybe rich people aren't good people, or maybe abundance, having too many things, is bad, or maybe we think that having money and things will give us too much responsibility. We don't want it. Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Okay. Times a godzillion. Yes, we would. Good and bad, right and wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Oh, hey, let's try this one. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that if we eat things like chocolate cake, we'll get fat? Everybody doesn't get fat. I know people who can eat whatever they want and they never get fat. They never have health problems. So it must be possible. So would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all those attitudes? Yeah. Opinions and judgments? I would. Uncreate and destroy all that. Times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. Wee! I don't care too much for money, but money can't buy me love. But money's not evil. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that money is evil or dirty, filthy lucre? That somehow we shouldn't want money because money is what greedy people want? That somehow we're better people if we're poor, we're more holy, or we're just nicer, or whatever it is. Yeah, we need to uncreate and destroy all that. Okay, you want to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, pock and pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. I got to be careful because you know what? If you do too much of this work, sometimes you find you can't hardly walk. you're trying to find out where the ground is. It's like, wait a minute. The ground was, I think, in that direction somewhere. As you start to get expansive, this is what I want you to try. I want you to feel the outside limit of yourself. How big you actually are. How big are you really? I mean, including your aura and everything. And then I want you to feel that and then expand it a bit. And then expand it some more. And then I want you to tell me, do you really believe that you can't just keep expanding yourself as much as you need to? Do you really have an end? Not really. Not really, do you? All right. So you can stay expanded. It feels good to be expanded. It feels good to have your aura stretch out and relax. Because you're really not a spirit in a body. You're a spirit using a little avatar body to interact with this place. So really, you're immense. You're a divine, limitless being. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's not the money, it's the people who are wielding it, their attitudes. Yes. So, power. If you don't have, in this society, it's very hard to have power if you don't have money. So, by making you feel bad about wanting money, what it really is convincing you that you want to be powerless. So, are we willing to drop all that about how it's wrong to have all that power? Or how we're going to maybe thinking we're going to abuse the power when you know you're not going to abuse the power. No, you know better than that. You understand karma and the whole 9 yards, right? So you're not going to abuse it. You're going to use it for good. My teacher, she's got her own island now in Hawaii. She's got her own little island. Yeah. She always wanted that. because she wasn't afraid of money anymore. When she really cleared it, she made enough to buy herself an island. And there she can do anything she wants. She owns it. And she built herself a center there. So, and a beautiful home. So, anyway, would we be willing to clear our attitudes about money, about power, and about all of that so that we could maybe buy ourselves an island and have our own, have a nice healing center, or buy ourselves something like that, have something like that, where it's basically our territory. Yeah. Mm. Let us be not afraid of our power. Let us be not afraid of taking up power. Okay. Fear of power and control. Are we willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, POC and POD, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Sounds like a good book. The Millionaire Next Door. Sounds good. Me too. I have all this art that I want to do and songs. Hey, Leo Medic. Yeah, there's a song that's been coming to me, like I said, and it's a little weird yet. I haven't got quite all of the words, but I can hear the music to it, and it goes something like, "Oh, I touch your body, touch my body. I want the feel of your heart next to mine. Let's start dancing." Let's see. I like the feel of your hand in mine. Touch my body, I'll touch your body. Come on, don't be afraid, we both feel fine. Let's start dancing while we're still alive. I dance with you to the end of the line. Something like that. I'm still hearing it. I'm hearing it come in. I think people are getting very deprived of touch. They want to hold each other and they feel like they can't. Oh, Leo, are you not having a great day? I'm sorry, Leo. I'm having a really good day. I'm starting to have some really good days, folks. I mean, I feel great right now. After I do the clearings, boy, I feel wonderful. I mean, the clearings really help, don't they? Don't you feel better? Leo, you just need to be around for the clearings. Yeah, I think a lot of people are missing hugs. This has been very hard, even for those of us who are kind of reclusive. Although I know a lot of people who are just disobeying. Oh no. Oh, that's too bad, Leo. Mhm. Well, because if you're an empath, having all these people hurting around you is not fun. You're feeling all this hurt. It's like, I don't want all this hurt. It's not just you. It's not just me. It's everybody, you know? And yeah, I feel better when I do these clearings because it's lighter. It takes knowing that you can uncreate and destroy. You do have that ability. I mean, really, there are plenty of people in access. If I had, I'm waiting to have the money come. It'll come. But I want to take the full course, access consciousness. A lot of those people do really well for themselves. The main people in that movement were, some of them are living in castles. Dr. Dane is living in a castle. And so is Gary. I mean, Rika has her own island, and there's other stuff, and it's like they're still helping people. They're still helping people, so they haven't stopped doing that. And they're still the same. No, they're not the same people. Actually, you know what? After you do all that, I guess you're not the same one, not the same person. Okay, Leo, my friend, want some clearings? We've been doing clearings. Okay, I'll ask some questions to bring up energy, Leo. And you don't have to answer those questions. Just let the energy come up. And all you have to ever answer is when I say, do you want to uncreate and destroy all that? Are you willing to uncreate and destroy all that? This is some access consciousness. When I say, are you willing to uncreate and destroy all that? If you say yes, if you want to, say yes. And we'll take off at least a layer or two of it. Okay. So, what attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we just have bad luck? Murphy's Law. It's just one of those things. Gonna have, bad day. It's just gonna get worse. There's a cloud over our heads. Some kind of curse. Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? As unlimited creators? If so, just say yes. Times a godzillion. We uncreate, destroy all that. Good and bad, right and wrong, puck and putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that any kind of suffering is good for the soul? Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, puck and putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that anything that goes the way we don't desire, that's it. It can't become the way that we do desire. We can't just erase that and bring in what we do desire. Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, puck and putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay. Okay. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that there's just something in us that draws bad luck? Maybe born under the wrong sign or something, the wrong time. Okay. Would we be willing to uncreate, destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, puck and putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay. Well, I feel very tingly now. I must have still had some of that too. I'm sure I still have a few things that need adjusted. Attitude adjustment, that's what access consciousness mostly is. We're unlimited creators. That's the premise. But somehow we've just managed to take on all these attitudes, opinions, and judgments. Most of them are given to us by other people. They're very generously donated to us by those around us. That's why if your parents were afraid of money, you probably are too. And they had their reasons, and they passed that on to you. And so you really have to let go of that. Everybody else's judgments, opinions, and attitudes. Some kind of attitude that, here's one. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we're not worthy unless we do hard work? Work's got to be hard and grueling. Or just, we got to do work. Okay. Got to work. Okay. Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Okay. Yes. Times a godzillion, good and bad, right, wrong, puck and putt, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. It could just be easy. My neighbors are sumo wrestling upstairs again. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we have to suffer because our neighbors or anything? Because of what our neighbors' lives are like? Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Yes. Times a gazillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, POC and POD, all nine choice, place, and beyond. Oh, that feels good. I feel kind of giddy now. Oh, when I do a lot of clearings, I get so giddy. I get like, it's almost like being drunk, honestly. It's almost like being drunk. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I got one. I want a website, but what attitudes, opinions, and judgments do we have that we can't work on these technical things like that? We don't know enough about it, and we're not geeks, and we can't do this, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to be rough, and I get well, all that stuff about it's going to be complicated. Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all of that? Yes. Times a godzillion. Good and bad, right and wrong, POC and POD, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Yeah. Sometimes, Leo. Yeah. Oh, Denali's really good at that. Me, I'm loopy right now. I don't know if I can see anything right now. I'm just in some kind of loopy la la land because I've been doing so many clearings. I'm floating away on a cloud. I don't feel any pain, and I'm actually feeling like I'm kind of floating. It, you know what? She's not kidding. I'm seeing like these little pock marks all over you. Okay, that's no good. You're a divine unlimited being. What she means by bubble up is put your shields up. You know what, Leo? I'd be glad to look into that for you. But I'm sure we'd be glad to look. You know what? Guys, when is the full moon? When is the full moon? Because I'll have a ceremony. I think maybe we need a ceremony for full moon. And I'll have a private stream for that so that we make sure that it's just for us and no trolls. Is it that late? Oh my gosh. Okay, Marie Bond. Yeah, gosh, it's 12 already. Yeah, Leo. Well, you're part of the group and we'll take care of you. We know you do the same. You're that kind of guy. I don't know what's his name is, but I want to go see it too because I'm tired of streaming now. But Leo, that doesn't mean we're not going to help you. We are going to help you, okay? You stay in touch. You stay in the group. We're going to as soon as I can figure it out. Right now, I just am so when I'm doing this clearing stuff, I just get sure, I can do anything. It's so funny. Okay, but stay in touch on MeWe. I think I'm going to end the stream and go to SOAR, SOR. Luis Elizondo. I don't know who that is. But you guys, it's been wonderful. I'm glad you liked my unicorn horns. And I hope you like the bags too. Like I said, if you want any bags, let me know. I'll throw extra ones in for like $1 or whatever you want to donate towards it. I don't mind. I got bunches of them. No. Okay. Leo, we will take care of you. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry, brother. That's one of the things we do on this show. Okay. Love y'all. And truth is where you find it. I hope you find some on my show. This is Ocean Making Waves. Now go make some of your own. And be blessed. See you next time.